Yo, 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 yo. Rapid Reax time. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Everybody in the chat. Hope everyone is doing well. Coming off of a nice win against Spurs is always a good feeling. There's a lot to talk about. There is a lot to talk about, good people. Oh man, that was excuse me, that was a rough watch, but hey, 1-0 to the Arsenal. We'll always take that. But we've got quite a few problems. This is not going to be too long. I just want to get in and give my thoughts on this game here. Um, I think my biggest concern in this game today is the midfield. We were cut open like a pack of Swiss cheese today in that midfield, and we're going to have to wing it. We're going to have to wing it this entire first half of the season with this midfield, and it's just we've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding sometimes in midfield because we just have players just consistently just run right through our midfield, just consistently run through our midfield, and that's going to be a major problem going into next week, Thursday and next Sunday. It's going to be a major problem because we know, I know for a fact that Atlanta has a decent midfield and they're going to exploit the what you saw today with Spurs going through that midfield and opportunities on goal. Both of the teams that we're playing this coming week are going to be able to exploit that. This week is going to be 10 times harder than it was today. And as if you're watching the broadcast with me, Leon Ola, you heard me say it. If Harry Kane plays in this game today, we lose today. We lose. Spurs just don't have the class. They just don't have it. They just don't have it. And had they had it, we might have been in some trouble today. But nonetheless, we got a goal when it counted from Gabby. Set piece, a great whip in by Saka. We need to have a discussion about Martinelli as well. I think it's time for him to take a seat. I truly think it's time for Martinelli to have a seat. But you also got a chance to see what happens if Raheem Sterling comes in. This goes to show you that this is when we were talking about the quality. We're still lacking that quality, ladies and gentlemen. We're still lacking that quality. These are problems that we're going to be dealing with for the next several weeks. The next several weeks, y'all, we're going to be dealing with this. So what you saw today is kind of how it's going to be for most of the season until we can until things can kind of sort themselves out. We had 36% possession. Which was I was like, wow. But we're gonna have some serious problems here going into this Champions League game on Thursday, man. If we don't ship up and shape up real quick. We had 3 yellow cards there. Luckily, we didn't get a red card this week. And we're gonna have some issues. Declan Rice, I think, comes back next week. I think he'll be available for the Champions League game. So I would assume that the midfield look a little bit different. But we're going to still have some issues because even with that, Thomas Partey was poor today. I thought Thomas Partey was relatively poor today. People were just running right past him, and I just, like I said, we'll take the 1-0, but it was not a world-class performance by any stretch of the imagination from Arsenal. These are issues that we're going to have to navigate and deal with for most of the season here. David Raya was the man of the match, but he had one hell of a howler there when the ball was headed back to him. That was a complete miscommunication. And once again, I think when we look at this game and we look at the lack of depth on that bench and we look at where we are, this points right back to one person, and that's Edu. Once again, I see where we have been left short. We just don't have the quality to do this for the next 10, 12 games. We just don't have it. We're going to end up getting bit after a while. Now, Spurs just stink. Spurs is horrible. They're a horrible team. Absolutely horrible. And it is rough, man. It is absolutely rough. Absolutely rough, man. But we got it, man. Both teams were absolutely poor. Get some of these comments up here. I'll see you in the chat. Uh, and Degwa says, both teams were poor, but we should have put Spurs away with the chances we had. This is true. I mean, we had several opportunities there. Kai Havertz today, I thought, was absolutely poor as well. I thought he was extremely poor today. Um, I thought he was absolutely poor today. He should be scoring goals. He's, in a position with a high line. All you gotta do is just stand there and wait for the ball to pass. It's passed, and you pretty much can run on through. He makes a mess of it, and I think that it's just this striker situation is gonna get us after a while. The Emperor, salute from Macon GA, the 478 in the building. Partey is washed, and Jesus was subpar when he came on. We need Jokeris from Sporting Lisbon. Bro, we need something bad. We need something bad. I think a striker here, man. And I think we look completely different with the striker. I think the play it just a complete different, and we have an actual striker versus that clown we have up there right now, because he's just that performance today. What you saw from Kai Havertz today was Kai Havertz last year. That was early season last year. Kai Havertz today. What you saw, that was pathetic. But Martinelli was absolutely poor today. And anyone that tells you anything different, they're just taking the wag, because Martinelli was not up to snuff today. And like I said, it's time for him to be benched. He needs to be benched, and we need to go in another direction. Put Jesus over there or something. That today was not quality at all from him, man. I was really, really, really disappointed with his output. Bukayo Saka injured. We don't know to what extent. We don't know what's going on, but I hope that we don't have another muscle issue, hamstring, because we know if it's hamstring, 4 to 6 weeks, and then you pile that on with Odegaard, Ethan and Warren got out there. He looked pretty decent, but like I said, we can't put a whole lot of stock into him just yet. I was rooting for him to get a goal. Let me see who else there. Saliba, yellow card. It's okay. Ben White was fair. And this is, once again, this is another instance where you see the defense is holding us up, man. They're holding us up. And if Spurs had just a little bit of quality, man, I think we have a different outcome today. But hey, the chips fell where we needed them to fall. We got the 3 points. We need optimum points. People are going to say, well, we need to win the next couple of games. No, we need to win the next several games, because we've got to stay on pace with City. We've got to consistently stay on pace, and we've got to get 3 whole points next week. We don't need to draw next week, y'all. Remember, we went into last season. Remember in February, I think it was February, we played them. We got a draw. We saw what a draw did for us at the end of the season. No, we need 3 full points next weekend against City. We need 3 whole points. We need to go to the Etihad and take off points off them. 3 to be exact. So draws are not going to do us any good. Let me see here. Frontetta is 5 unbeaten in the North London Derby. Yeah. Yep. Liverpool, yep. They lost yesterday. They dropped points. I think if Newcastle wins today, they go above us. If they win, if I'm not mistaken. Ant, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. And everybody, make sure you hit the like button as you come in here. Yep. And yeah, I think that hey, man, it was not a pretty performance by any stretch of the imagination, but like I said, we got the win today. And we've got to go back and watch the tape and try to clean up some stuff. That midfield's got to get cleaned up. I truly think if you would change the formation to 4-4-2, it would probably better help the midfield, because right now they're just getting overran, and that's going to be a major, major problem going into the next couple of games. So hopefully he'll decide to do something different for the City game, because I can't see us doing anything against City if he continues with the same old. He's going to have to do something drastic that Pep's not, that he hadn't seen. So if we want to get 3 points next week, it's going to have to be something drastic, because I'm telling you now, if we keep doing the same thing we've done the last 3 weeks, or the last 3 games rather, it ain't gonna cut the mustard, y'all. It's just not gonna cut the mustard. Jay, what's going on, brother? Says, was it true that Madrid had scouts at the game today? Hey, man, that's what I heard. You know who they were there, and you know exactly who they were there to see. Damn sure wasn't Kai Havertz. I can tell you that. It was brother Saliba. We know that. So we know that they're going to be sniffing around. So it's going to be like that for the rest of this season and through the summer. So we're going to see how everything pans out. But we're going to be hearing that a lot this year. Yep. Spurs won the test because their final third was rubbish. Atlanta and Man City are going to be hard games. Absolutely. They're going to be tough. Let's see here. Big up from Orlando. Mike, what's going on, brother? Winter Park is in the building. All right. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, so like they are truly missing a striker like Harry Kane. They are truly missing a striker like Harry Kane. And that is going to bite them in the behind because they did not go out. I actually would have thought Ivan Toney, they would have tried to, put in some money to get Ivan Toney over there because that's exactly what they need. They need somebody that can put the ball in the back of the net. And they're gonna struggle a lot this year too, because Son is just not the same Son without a striker. He needs a little help. So I think that's about everything I wanted to cover, man. I just kind of wanted to go through one or two different things there. But like I said, we got a lot of work to do here on this team. We won today, not the best performance by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll take the win. I was calling for a draw. Well, I was saying it was going to be a draw today. I'm pleasantly surprised that we got the 1-0. Like I said, the Spurs could put away their dinner, then we probably have a different ball game. But hey, that's that problem. We got the 3 points, and we're good, man. We are absolutely good. That's what we need going into this week, because this week is going to be a rough, long week. Let's see. Spurs are at mid-table where they belong, and we are sitting in second as of right now. Like I said, if Newcastle wins their game, they will go above us, and then we'll probably drop down in the third. So we shall see. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot out of here, get a little rest here. I'm gonna go try to hop over here to North Sides. Let me drop his link in the chat for those who don't have it. Bear with me here. I'm just gonna drop it on in here. I could feel like redirecting right quick, but I'm gonna do it this way here. I'm gonna drop his link in the chat, and y'all can come on over, and we can go and enjoy him and listen to what this brother is saying, because I know he's got a few things to say. So I just dropped the link in the chat for Northside, so y'all make sure y'all click on that link, man. And I am going to hop over there with Northside, and then I'll do my fan count with Lee, and go enjoy the rest of my Sunday, man. Enjoy this birthday weekend, man. Thanks for everyone for the birthday wishes as well. I appreciate that earlier. And hey, man, y'all hold it down. Arsenal 1-0 to the Spuds. We'll take it every day. Still a lot of work to do. Still a lot of work to do. One game at a time. That's the only way we can take it. All right. I'm out. Peace.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to The Southern Gooner here on YouTube